Hackin' with the Hub is sponsored by Golf USA in Kearney.
Welcome to another edition of Hackin' with the Hub, presented by Golf USA here at KearneyHub.com. I'm Hub Sports Writer Seth Blank. Today I'm joined by Kearney Country Club PGA Pro Matt Shaner. Matt, we're out here on the second hole, par 3 at the Country Club. What tip do you have in store for today?
Well, we're going to talk a little bit about alignment today. A lot of people neglect the basics of the swing by alignment. 80 to 90% of why a ball goes where it goes is due to alignment purposes. And proper ball position, proper body alignment will actually correct a lot of things to help you hit better golf shots towards your target.
Matt's going to show you how to do it correctly, and now I'm going to give it a shot. Follow his lead. Let's get started.
Okay, what we have here is a shot of about 120 yards across on our number 2 hole here at Kearney Country Club. So alignment is critical, especially when you're hitting short shots, because you're looking for accuracy. Even when you're teeing off and hitting longer irons into the greens or just down the fairway, accuracy is very important too. 3 things on the human body that need to be in alignment with your target. That is feet, hips, and your shoulders, okay? Those 3 things need to be traveling or pointed down our target line to where we're trying to hit it. The other thing that's important is making sure that the club face is pointed in the right direction so that we create parallel lines towards our target, okay? So ball position is very key to that too. So when you actually step into the shot, the ball position will dictate actually the shoulders more than anything else. One thing that I always tell my students when I'm teaching is always start with the golf club down at the ground first and then work down to your feet. Don't start with your feet and work back down to the golf club. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we've got a couple golf clubs down on the ground. One represents our target line to our flag. The other represents the ball position of where it should be in our stance. So as I step into the shot, the first thing I'm always going to want to do is I want to make sure my golf club is pointed towards the target. And it should match with this line, or the golf club down here, where my feet will be towards the target. So once I've set the golf club down, then I will take my stance with the ball position slightly ahead of the center point of my stance, or the center point of this golf club right here. So when I set my golf club down, my feet are aligned properly, my hips are aligned properly, and my shoulders are aligned properly going down the target line. Once I've got the golf club set, now I get my body set, and I should be in alignment to where I want to hit this shot. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this golf club down here to represent the center of our stance. Okay. And the center of our stance is always going to be our sternum. So as we step, go ahead and step in there. Okay. Now, that ball is right in the middle of our stance, and the whole reason we put it in the middle of our stance is now because that's going to be where the club's actually on a descending blow into the ball. So the club's going to be reaching its lowest point as it hits the ball. Now, we've got the golf club set up. We've got the feet set up, and they're aligned properly. We've got the hips set up. Hang on to the golf club for me. And we've got our shoulders aligned at our target also. Those 3 things are very important before we hit the ball.
That means it should be going right at the hole.
Oh, that is wet.
Let's try that again.
That's perfect alignment. There you go.
There it is, in the hole.
Look at that.
Matt, for an average hack like me, how'd I look?
You know what? You're not a hack. You've got some potential. You get yourself lined up properly, and you saw what happened.
Right.
The first 2 swings that you had were a little cold because you just got out here. But that 3rd swing was right at the flagstick. We were actually calling for it to go in the hole. If you just take the time to line yourself up properly, you will actually hit better shots. You'll hit them more at the target. And I know it's kind of monotonous, but developing a routine before you hit every shot coming back behind the golf ball, picking a spot out that's on the same line as where your target is, lining the club face up, starting with the golf club, working down to your feet. Never work from your feet back down to the golf club, and you'll hit better shots.
Thanks for joining us here for another episode of Hacking at the Hub. Hope this tip comes in handy when you're on the course. We'll see you next time.
Golf USA, we got